Yo, how's it going, guys and girls? My name's Chris and welcome to my channel, CSM Investing. Today we're going to talk about my top 2 favourite long hold stocks which I am currently invested in. On the internet I see loads of information about one of these stocks that we're going to be talking about, and it gets me very excited about its future. And when it comes to the second stock that we're going to be talking about, no one really seems interested in it at this current time. Like, there have been a few videos here and there that I've seen, but there's no hype around it, so that means cheaper buy-ins, and we all love that. I think we'll begin by explaining what these stocks are, at what stage I got into them, and their growth over the next few years according to me. And obviously you're going to want to know why I'm suggesting these stocks, so I'm going to give you the reasons behind it due to all the research that I've done. But before we do get into anything, I do need to put out there that I'm not a financial advisor, and if you do decide to invest in one of these stocks today that we're about to talk about, do your own research. Don't just do it because you've listened to me. I'm just someone on YouTube explaining why I invest in these stocks and why they're my favourite. While we're here, make sure to like, subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Right, let's jump into it. For most of you that are here, I'm guessing that you already know what stocks and shares are. But for any beginners that have decided to click on this video, I'm going to explain. Shares refer to the amount of ownership you have within that company. So, say you have 1 share in Tesla. Investing within shares means you buy and keep part of that company in order to make money. So if the company grows, your shares grow along with it. That doesn't mean that your shares become more, it just means they're worth more. So you don't get more shares. Right, so the first stock that we're going to be talking about is Planet 13. Its ticker symbol is PLNHF. I'm not going to lie to you, but at first I didn't have a Scooby what this stock was, and I probably would have never have if it weren't for my mate who actually introduced me to this stock. And since then I've done a lot of research on this particular stock, and now it's probably one of the largest investments in my portfolio. I see a lot of upside for this stock, and their 5-year plan looks amazing. Instead of saying what this company actually is, I'm going to use the word green, as I don't want to be demonetized. But Planet 13 is a green company that is based in Nevada. Within the next 5 years, they've created a plan to open 8 new locations in first tier cities. They're planning on expanding their original superstore, which is based in Nevada. And with the recent wave of legalization in the green sector, whether it be in medical or for recreational use, that just leaves a wider view for expansion. From what I can see, if this company plays all its cards right, it has the opportunity to become a triple-digit company. Now, Planet 13 do have several competitors. These range from Aurora Green, which is ACB, and Canopy Growth, which is CGC. I do have positions within both these companies, as I like to diversify within each sector. But when it comes to personal branding, entertainment value and more upscale, I definitely see Planet 13 taking this one over any other business. As I don't want this video to drag on too long, I'm not going to be discussing things like the business strengths, how much Planet 13 made within Q3, or about the equity offerings. If you want to see all that, I'll leave a link in the description. That way it's there for you to view. But I will say that the company is in great hands with its CEOs Bob Groesbeck and Larry Scheffler, who are both former politicians, so that's good as they have knowledge of city and state law. which is obviously great for the company. Yes, like anything, there are risks, but the only one that I can see is if the legalisation of the green stops, which obviously won't be good for the expansion of the company. So obviously it is of the utmost importance that the decriminalisation of the green continues. My current position within Planet 13 is I have 50 shares with an average of $7.963 or something around that. And at this current time, I am 8.63% down. And of course, I know this isn't a huge position because obviously I am not absolutely loaded with money, and if I was, I'd keep funneling this stock as if it was nothing. Like, I'd literally keep piling money into it, because from my point of view, I genuinely think it could, this company could be something massive one day. And yes, I am quite late to the game with my average being so high, but I don't think that really matters, as in the long run, I see this going to the moon, baby. My second favourite stock is American Battery Metals. Its ticker symbol is ABML, and this is an exploration, mining and a battery metal exploration company that is in the development of lithium projects such as environmentally sustainable exploration and mining, green extraction, and battery metal recycling. This company is going to be on the rise very soon, as the use of electric vehicles, laptops and smartphones are on the increase, and all these items use lithium-ion batteries. So seeing this makes me happy, because obviously, not just because it's making the earth greener and obviously better for us to live on, but because ABML are looking to be a leading battery metal producer within the US. In a video with Doug Cole, the CEO of ABML, he states that back in December 2020, he purchased land to actually start the construction of the recycling plant, and that they are in partnership with a construction team called Miles Construction, who are a large company within Nevada, but who are local to ABML. Then back in January, they were awarded $4.5 million by the Energy's Advanced Manufacturing Office. And we were all informed that they are now a company that are starting with no debt, which is obviously great. Like Planet 13, there are going to be risks with ABML. And the major one to actually focus on is, even though they've got permits for the construction of the property, like the recycling plant, isn't actually there, so it hasn't been built yet. And for us to know how this company is going to perform, the recycling plant needs to be built. So obviously that's a big deal. And I do suggest, as I've said with Planet 13, do your research around this before taking my advice. I do have a positive outlook for this company, and I do definitely think that in a few years it could do great things, as there definitely is a market for what they are providing. It all just rests on the construction of the building. My current position is 76.2 shares with an average price of $3.52. I will definitely be holding onto this position for minimum 5 years, unless there's some massive development that's going to end up making me need to sell. Now, if I do end up selling, I will definitely keep you updated, because I just want to keep you in the loop. And through the years, I will definitely be adding to this position as long as the price feels right. Overall, I do believe these companies have a lot of room for growth, and they are definitely a long play for me. But as I've said numerous times in this video, please go out and do your own research. I don't know how many times I have to say, but I am just a guy on YouTube, and I've just found this information from different resources. I went out and did my research, and make sure that you go out and do your own. This is not financial advice on my behalf. These are just my opinions. Now, before we go too off topic, I'm going to end the video. So, I'm Chris, and thanks for coming to my channel, CSM Investing. Peace.